Hi, my name is Rachel, and this is my documentary on poverty and how it affects schooling here in the Chico Unified School District. Our first stop is the Jesus Center, and I'm here to talk to Rich Young about how the Jesus Center aids those who are in need.
My name is Rich Young, and I'm the Assistant Director at the Jesus Center, and my responsibilities entail just about everything that might need to be done in the course of the day. I deal with finance, personnel on the practical side. I deal with client behavior. I deal with fundraising and just general staff. The Jesus Center provides a lot of different ministry offerings. It primarily, for many years, almost 30, has been a soup kitchen first and foremost. In recent years, it's transitioned to where it has a shelter where for women and children only. So we average probably 4 to 6 children at a given time that are residents of our shelter. That's called the Sabbath House. So the children are part of that activity. At the same time, we serve about 400 people a day, meals, a couple hundred in the morning, a couple hundred in the afternoon. And oftentimes, especially in the past year or so, there's been a noticeable increase in the number of children and families coming together for meals. And so we see them from that perspective. But it does get those kids a warm meal and before they go to school in the morning, or maybe the other ways they would have. Well, the families are often, the situations are anything and everything that includes moms that have been on the street with their children because of a personal situation, whether they were single moms, ran out of money, lost a job, so they were on the street sleeping in their car. Drug addiction has driven them into a situation where they had no place to be. Family has disowned them in many cases. This is not unusual to see. Additionally, there's abuse situations. Sometimes people will transition through the Sabbath House from an abusive relationship into a more permanent situation that is specifically designed to deal. We have a place we call the Free Store. It's just right across the street from our main building, and people are allowed to establish an account if they qualify income-wise, and they are able to spend at thrift store prices $25 a month on various clothing needs for the family. Each person is allowed $25 worth, men, women, children, and it has provided for just a tremendous amount of clothing going out the door into the community for no charge whatsoever. In addition to that, we provide basic everyday stuff like toiletries, shampoo, toothpaste, warm socks. In the wintertime, we hand out rain ponchos, other assorted winter-oriented items that people would need. So this Free Store provides a tremendous service. We have connections with many agencies and organizations in the community that provide rehabilitation for drug or alcohol addiction. We have connections with mental health issues that are, so if that's the case, it's something that there's a place where perhaps somebody would need something as simple as getting medication to help balance out a particular problem. We have connections where we will get a person into the right place at the right time with the right person to get that taken care of. We have connections with job facilitation. We have connections with, very quietly, we have connections with landlords who are very generous people who, under certain circumstances, with our recommendation, will take a client on as a tenant at a lesser cost. So those are just examples of some of the many things we can do to help facilitate a problem situation.
So I'm here at the Esplanade House after going to the Jesus Center, and I'm gonna go see what life is like for the families here and how the Esplanade Center does things that will affect their schooling and make life easier
My
for
name's
them.
Lucia Navarro Imstall, and my title is Administrative Assistant here at the Esplanade House, which is a program of Community Action Agency of Butte County. And what I do as far as my duties, everything but case management. I'm a secretary, a facilities manager, supervise donations, help clients in need. Again, everything but the main families that we serve, or individuals that we serve, are families with children. So children are a large part of our program here. We have about 117 at any given time. And so they range in age from 0 on up to 18 years of age, both genders. So we provide a lot of services and support to the families, whether it be providing an after-school program, licensed daycare for them during the day when their parents are in class, offering parenting classes to their parents. It's a main focus of what we do here in our program, providing services and support to families. I think the main thing is it provides stability. Previously, they may not have had that at all. Parents may have been active in their addiction. They were homeless, and so they were living out on the street, couch surfing with relatives, making it very difficult for them to attend school or go to school and have a really hard time because life was in an uproar for them. It was pretty chaotic. So I think that this organization affects their lives in a positive way and gives them the stability they need and helps them with theirs. So we have a reading accelerated program which involves volunteers from our community coming in and reading to our children in our licensed daycare facility, and that gives them a lot of one-on-one time and also provides them with positive role models, just giving them a good base for learning and reading. All of those things are really important to our kids and in their development, so it's wonderful that we have this program.
Hi, my name is Freddie Barrow. I'm a single father of 4 children. I got one with Down syndrome, and their ages are from 15, 12, 10, and 6. 2 boys and 2 girls. 3 of my boys go to Emma Wilson Elementary, and the other one goes to Chico High, South LA. Stay at the Esplanade House. It's kind of like a homeless shelter to get people like us that have bad backgrounds, where I came from, help get your kids back. I got a 3-bedroom apartment. 2 girls share 1 room, 2 boys share 1. I got 1. I pay a percentage of my income for rent. I put a percentage in for savings here. And it's an 18-month program. It's phase 1. And you can go to phase 2 for another 18 months. And I do classes here, all kinds of groups. I got 32 months clean. How I got here is I went to prison, and when I was getting out, my reunification were almost up, and I needed Chico. I didn't have nowhere to go with my kids, so I basically, my name came up on this here. This program really helped for kids. That's what it's all about. They got an after-school program for parents that ain't got time, or single parents like me a lot. For after-school programs, they got all kinds of activity programs going on here. This is a well community
getting involved in sports or anything, we can just go to our case manager, say we can't afford to get the like their shoes or their their baseball gloves or whatever sport they're going to be in. They help us. They give us money to buy that stuff. They'll take us shopping. I would have to say just I know that our kids most of our kids came from a horrible background, and we're all trying to change that now. And most of them act out, and they have really bad attitudes, and it's all learned behavior from the parents. And I think the teachers and the school bus drivers and all of them should really just keep that in the front of their mind. Like it's not something that we're not working on it. We're trying to help them work on it, but they shouldn't